Well, there it is, the first of many we hope. The Toronto Maple Leafs have won their season opener against the Montreal Canadiens 5-4 in overtime. It did not come with a lack of stress, and of course it had to go to overtime. It seems like all of the Leafs' recent season openers have gone to overtime. Just fortunate we were able to get the win in this one. I won't be making a review for all Leafs games this season, but definitely wanted to put one out after this one just because I wanted to give my first impressions on what I was able to see out of the team tonight. Of course, it goes without saying that being the first game of the season, but particularly this year with a very short camp and no exhibition games, we didn't expect this game to be perfect. We expected the players to need to get together a little bit, need to gel, need to get their legs and their lungs back into it. So mistakes were going to happen. I was just looking particularly for the new guys into the system and how they were able to mesh with our current roster. I want to bring up a couple Montreal Canadiens first. Nick Suzuki, wow, what a player and what a game. We knew he was a great prospect and he had a fantastic year last year, but he shocked me this game, playing a full 200 feet, offensive end and defensive end of the puck. He was playing great, very noticeable, and he's going to be a great player for the Montreal Canadiens in the future. Ben Chiarot as well. He had a fantastic year last year with Montreal, and he was one of their main storylines for that defense. Played another great game tonight. Got in that fight, which I don't think Claude Julien will be too happy with, but overall, very physical, very noticeable, and was able to get under Auston Matthews' skin. He was able to shut him down tonight, as well as Phillip Danault. Both of them did a great job at holding Auston Matthews back. However, with that said, Auston Matthews still a fantastic game, one of the better ones I've seen him play. He was all over the place, had the puck, and he was playing a ton of minutes. Him and Mitch Marner playing, I think, over 24 minutes each. Fantastic that they were able to get that much out of them for the first game of the season. He did take some cross checks at the end of the game, so hopefully that doesn't hurt him too much and he's able to play at full health by Friday. But overall, fantastic game, even though he didn't go on the score sheet with any goals. Played fantastic and was very noticeable, which is what I was looking for. As far as some of the new guys go, I mean, Joe Thornton on that first line with Mitch Marner and Auston Matthews. We didn't look for him to control the play with those guys, but we did look for him to be a really good support player. I thought that he was really good at entering the zone. They made some crisp passes and did generate some offense. However, I do think that Joe Thornton had some sloppy plays and a lot of giveaways, and his legs really showed tonight. He's not going to be the fastest guy out there, and it was more often that he was pushing Auston Matthews back for the back check than he was able to get back himself. So it'll be curious to see how long he's able to stay on that first line. With Wayne Simmonds, you're not looking for the goal scorer that he might have been in the past or some silky mitts or anything like that. You're looking for him to stir it up a little bit, get physical, and maybe start a fight when they need it. That's exactly what he did tonight. Leafs down 3-1. He gets that fight with Ben Chiarot, and the rest is history. We were able to make that comeback and ultimately win that game. I don't think that happens without Wayne Simmonds stepping up, and that's exactly why we brought him in. So great job, Wayne, on doing your role. William Nylander, of course, is probably going to be the story out of this game. He played amazing. Something that we saw in the blue and white exhibition game, if you will, was that one-timer from the point. We've never really seen that out of William Nylander, and he showed it again tonight, just absolutely picking the corner. What a goal, and then he sniped another one later on and added an assist to that. So all the William Nylander haters out there, he has an amazing contract. He's an amazing player. He's going to be an amazing player. Had some great defensive plays in this game as well, and was able to put 3 points up in the first game. So great job, Willie, on getting that on the board too. I'll touch on Frederik Anderson as well. He didn't look like the normal Frederik Anderson that we saw. He gave up a lot of chances, but I mean, you can't put that game on Freddie Anderson. He saved us for a lot of open chances. We had a lot of defensive errors where they were able to get breakaways and odd man rushes and just missed coverages completely. Frederik Anderson didn't have to make any highway robberies, but he was able to stick us in the game by making some clutch saves when we needed it, including one in overtime, which, I mean, Phillip Danault lost the puck, but Frederik Anderson did a good job on that breakaway as well. As far as the defense goes, last year, I mean, our main shutdown pair, it seemed like, was Justin Holl and Jake Muzzin. And again, first game of the season, but they did not play well at all tonight. They were missing coverages, they were making bad changes, they were a little bit sloppy with the puck, and they were quite noticeable at giving up opportunities for Montreal. We saw closer to the end of the game Zach Bogosian getting less minutes, and so Justin Holl, Jake Muzzin, and Travis Dermott were kind of interchangeable from that point on. But those two, they're going to have to figure it out because those are guys that we're going to lean on for a shutdown pair, and they just did not bring it tonight. I think most of the odd man rushes and the breakaways were on their shift. And one last thing I want to mention, I know Leafs fan complaining about the refs. I think the refs did a good job tonight, but in overtime, a couple missed calls, including a blatant high stick on Morgan Rielly. It cut him. It should have been a 4-minute double minor, easy call, and game should have ended after that. Instead, Morgan Rielly is holding his face after he gets cut, and Phillip Danault goes on a breakaway. Could have easily iced the game there for Montreal. I would not have been happy if that went in and wasn't called. Fortunately, Morgan Rielly gets his justice and was able to score the overtime winner, but wow, that was a missed call and it could have gone bad quick. So the Leafs are able to get one quick on the board, going up 1-0-0 in their season. It's important to get a good start in this shortened season, so really happy to see them get the win. I won't be doing reviews every game, but I'll throw some reviews in here and there. Please let me know down below what you think of this and what you'd like to see in the future. And feel free to subscribe because more Leafs content will definitely be on the way now that the season has started. Thanks for watching.